All right, let's take a look at number 8. So what is the area of triangle ABC? Well, triangle ABC, well, is a triangle. So we're going to know that the formula for the area of a triangle is 1/2 of its base times its height. Now, remember that a base and height on a triangle are always perpendicular to each other. So this is going to be handy. We're going to actually be looking at one of these sides as the base and height. So you can kind of imagine if we kind of rotate it this way, this could be our base, and this could be our height. And luckily, we already kind of solved these particular problems on the previous page, right? So we saw that those two different sides were the square root of 10. So this side is the square root of 10, that side is the square root of 10. So our area is 1/2 of the square root of 10 times the square root of 10. Well, square root of 10 times the square root of 10 is just a area of square root of 10 squared. In other words, this is 1/2 of 10. And half of 10 is just 5. So our area here is going to be 5. All right, take a look at number 9. For number 9, it says we're given circle D, and EF is congruent to FG. So EF, this segment, this segment here, is congruent to FG. So we know that those are congruent to each other. And then it says, what is the measure of arc EF? Well, arc EF is the arc that separates E to F on the outside of the triangle. Well, one thing we'll notice that whenever we have this kind of a triangle situation, well, the radius is the same. Okay, this radius is the same as this radius, DG is DF, is the same as this radius, because a radius is the distance from the center to the edge of the circle, no matter where you go. So in this case, we can see that we've got side, 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 side congruence. So that means that if these sides are congruent, these two triangles are congruent. And if the two triangles are congruent, all of the sides and all of the angles are congruent. So that means if this is 68 degrees, this is also 68 degrees. Okay? So our arc, EF, if this is our central angle, the arc is also 68 degrees. So the measure of arc EF is 68 degrees. All right? All right, number 10. So what is the measure of HJK? So HJK is an angle here, H to J to K. So we're talking about this angle here. Now, if we're looking for an angle, we can see that this is an included angle. But the angle, we can look at the arc that's made up of that angle. In which case, the arc is this arc from H to G to K. So we can see that this arc, altogether, we can add those together. Okay, so that's 80 degrees plus 84. Well, that's just 164 degrees. But remember that when we're going from an arc back down to an angle, we're going to take that angle and we're going to divide it by 2. So 164 divided by 2, that should be 82, but let me just double check here. 164 divided by 2, yeah, 82 degrees. So the measure of angle HJK is 82 degrees. Okay?